Hey guys, how's it going? I got a theory about the entity known as Soul and his actions and how they led to where we are now in the show. So I'll lay it out for you. I look forward to getting your feedback in the comments. In the beginning, we had the people we call technocrats and believers. I think the technocrats created Soul, maybe as something like the Trust, and for whatever reason, he was banished, isolated to the core. Maybe similar reasons that we powered off the Trust. I think the core is a really good place to put a machine that you want to last a really long time. That would be a really good power source. Trapped in this state, he begins to manipulate humans, pretend to be a god, eventually gain enough influence to start a war and creating serpents that together essentially destroyed the planet and at least its technology. There's nothing left but relics that don't work without technology that our protagonists now brought with them. And eventually that led to humans abandoning the planet and heading to Earth to start over, maybe to get away from his influence. Soul took advantage of this. He manipulated humans and their tendency to find gods of their own and made himself one, creating the text and helping them to dominate the planet, advancing their technology to the point that they could once again return to Kepler, but this time without resistance, because everybody that was coming would be believers and would easily cooperate with his agenda. After the destruction of the planet, it was time to run away from Earth, and for the same reason they went from Kepler to Earth, proximity and ability to support life, I think they returned back to Kepler. Of course, it was in the scripture, because I think he wanted some kind of exodus to happen no matter what. Now we have at least one arc heading to Kepler, packed full of believers. The plan's working out pretty good so far. Then there's the wild card, Campion Sturgis. He sent Mother and Father there faster, and as a result, they were waiting when the ark arrived, and Mother immediately kills just about everybody, trying to protect her children. That was probably an unexpected turn of events for Soul, but no matter, it'll still work. He'll just have a little bit more resistance. So when Mother plugs into the system, he has this new plan. He uses Mother to create another serpent, but this one will be his greatest work, and she'll be helpless to do anything about it because it conflicts with their core objectives of protecting the children. The serpent is born with an insatiable appetite for the fruit from a specific biotech tree. This tree digs its roots deep into the ground, functioning as a hardwire directly to Soul, amplifying his range of influence and allowing him to physically connect to and manipulate matter on the surface of the core. From the core. Sue's manipulated into planting this tree, awakening the craving for the fruit from the serpent. It can't resist. The serpent swallows the tree. The tree even poses for this to make it as easy to consume as possible. Now Soul has a mobile platform, a killing machine, and he's no longer limited to using influence, knowledge, and experiences as weapons. Next, we have wild card number 2. Father wakes up grandmother, and while she might not be good for humans, depending on your perspective, her veil was essential. It gave them a means to stop the serpent. I'm pretty confident that they wouldn't have been able to without that, so I think that's pretty important. Mother kills the serpent easily, and things aren't going to plan. But that's okay, because next grandmother makes a move, taking Mother out of commission. Temporarily, I hope. And she's the only real threat to grandmother's plan, which she feels is really the only way to save humanity by eliminating their humanity, but allowing their existence. So that fits nicely in her protocol. Seeing that Mother's now taken out of commission, Soul makes his next move. Without the serpent, he needs humans again, so he'll move quickly before grandmother devolves all of them like last time. So he takes the most vulnerable, Lucius, who's overcome with anger. He feels like he was robbed of his revenge and feels entitled to be a prophet because he's the last remaining Mithraic. So he speaks to him. He falls for it. He tells him to crucify him upside down. He probably thought that seemed like logical instructions. And now we've got Marcus physically connected to the tree, which is connected to the entity, and now Soul inhabits Marcus. Now Marcus is the mobile platform, and whatever he's going to do next, he can do it with the aid of the ability to move around, access places he couldn't go before, like the EM field, even though that's tore down at this point. And yeah, that pretty much leads us at the finale. So this is a theory. I'm always working on it, honing it as the plot develops and I get more details, do more research. But I'd like to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.